Hello, welcome back to Feel Good Friday. Today we are talking about one of my favorite topics of all time, and that is how to find your passion. So how to live a life that you're truly excited about, how to do something for a living, for a career, for a business that actually excites you, it gets you up in the morning, it's a little pep in your step, things of that nature. How to find your passion. So we are gonna start with 3 simple principles. Number 1, know and understand that your passion, your truest purpose is ever evolving. It is never under any circumstances going to stay the same. You as an individual, you as a person, you as a human being, you are going to change over the next 5 years of your life. And even if you have the most concrete example of what you want, that is going to change. It is going to vary. Is it going to veer off of the typical path that you had envisioned for yourself? There's going to be little things and big things that come into your life that change the way you see things and the way you view things. So know and understand that this is not a destination. Your passion is not a destination that you get to. You create it along the way, you figure it out along the way, but understand that it is forever changing and evolving as you change and evolve. The second principle, know that your passion, know that your truest purpose, it's something that you feel. It's something that intuitively you know, and you figure it out along the way. Maybe there's opportunities, maybe there's situations, maybe there's conversations, maybe there's videos or podcasts or audios or something that sparks an interest, but your intuition is what will guide you when it comes to your passion. You're not going to get it from kind of like the hard concrete advice of this is what you should do and why. You're intuitively going to know when things resonate with you, when things are something that entice you, something that bring you in, they draw you in. The third principle is your passion is cultivated. Like I said before, this is not a destiny. This is not somewhere that you finally get to and you say, perfect, we're here. We made it to the destination, we're good. This is something that is created, it's cultivated. You have to have some trial and error. You have to have that feeling, that intuition that this is something for you. And then you have to try it and try it again and try other things and try something else. Your passion, your purpose in life is something that you create. You create from that feeling and you create from that action, that doing. Also understand that your passion may change across your lifetime. You may have many passions at one time. You may have one. You may have one over the next 20, 40, 50 years. You may have multiple. There are different seasons in your life and you will have different passions in each of those seasons, and there's nothing wrong with that. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself on this journey, on this path of figuring it out. And just because you have multiple different passions doesn't necessarily mean that you're starting and you're stopping and you're quitting. That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about here is intuitively knowing what is your path. And sometimes that comes down to changing gears and changing course. There's nothing wrong with that. We're not talking about quitting or starting something, stopping something. We're not talking about any of those things. Today, we're talking about what excites you, what really gets you out of bed, what is something that you could do day in and day out and it just doesn't get old. Not that there's not work, not that there's not things to do, not that there's not tasks that you don't love about said passion project, but does the majority of it feel good? Does it feel invigorating? Do you love what you do? And if you don't worry. This is the episode, the segment for you. Begin to cultivate your passions through emotion and action. Figure out the things that you're naturally drawn to, the emotions, the feelings, the things that excite you, and then begin to take steps in those directions. The action mixed with the feeling, that excitement, that gut intuition, that is where you will create and cultivate your passion. And that is going to be it for this segment of Feel Good Friday. It is presented to you by Entertainment Scoop, and I am your host, Liv Teixiera. I will see you in the next one.